are a former law enforcement officer, you know a lot about what our law enforcement and first responders do and their issues. Talk about legislation you're introducing this session designed to help keep our families and communities safe.
Our state has the lowest per capita of law enforcement officers in the entire nation. Right now, our families and our communities need more qualified and highly trained officers to protect our homes, protect our state, and to make sure that they have the backup that they need. I have brought House Bill 2560. It is a high bipartisan bill. What it does is it allows 15 training sessions a year, up to 19. To have those officers in our local communities and at home, we need to make sure that we get them in the training academy and out on the road as quickly as possible. And this bill also assists our rural areas and also our tribes, getting those slots fast, getting them out on the streets, and so they're not waiting for 6 months to get to the academy. This is so important, not only on a local level at home, but all the way up to the law enforcement officers working the street and needing that backup.
What about a bill to create a pilot program for training in Eastern Washington?
House Bill 2538, what it does is it allows these law enforcement training academies to take place in Spokane County. Why that is important is that it's really hard to have that retention rate that first year out on the road. And what this bill does, it allows you to be closer to family, be closer to your home department, and then you can go out and train with the department that you are going to go to. And that's so important to get that experience on the road, get that experience with your local department, and know the communities that you are going to protect.
You also have legislation to create a law enforcement training standards and education board. Why is this important?
House Bill 2537, what it does is it says we need to go back in time when we had training commissions. Up until 1998, this was standard practice. You looked at how we trained officers. Officers were governor appointed. You had everyone from chief of police to the man on the street or woman on the street. What happened was it allowed us to look at how the training applies to the ground level. We have lost that since 1998, and where we have is we're seeing the problems when we talk about de-escalation and community policing. So to bring it back to what we had for many years, that puts us ahead of the curve and make sure that we look at these standards. Our officers more than ever are working with homelessness, deadly force, with crime, and they need this training and a board more than ever. What it does is it approaches our law enforcement current, and it's proactive approach with what they're facing today on the streets. We need this more than ever.